We need to talk about the DOORS speedrunning drama. In case you aren't a chronically online incel like me or the boys, you'll know that DOORS has had the biggest speedrunning community in the world at one point, and even now is still being actively run. However, on the afternoon of September 19th, 2024, DOORS would roll out a patch that would end up fixing a couple of the skips that speedrunners use to save a lot of time in a run. The first of these skips are at door 150. One of the anchor B spawns is in this outside area, and the skip allows the player to climb up and over the rock that blocks direct access to it from the start. This saves roughly 30 to 50 seconds, especially since after getting to that anchor, you can just walk back over the wall to the button. The second skip is actually a bunch of skips that take place in the last door of the mines, door 200. The skip is a bunch of optimized jumps around these rocks that save time by not going out and parkouring through the dangerous middle area. In total, there are about 8 different jumps, and 6 of them were completely patched out of the game, forcing players to go parkour through the Seek Lake in the middle. All of the jumps in door 200 added up to easily save over 30 seconds. But now speedrunners can no longer do them, forcing them to lose time that they were saving every single run up to that point. Looking at this from a casual player's perspective, a lot of people were really confused about this controversy starting. To someone who doesn't speedrun the game at all and only plays for fun, they will likely see that the speedrunners are causing a ruckus for nothing. Casual players realizing this has led to countless arguments between speedrunners and casuals over the removal of these skips. Some of them straight up told speedrunners to fuck off because what changed didn't affect them and they didn't care. Just know, this is not a good mindset. Speedrunners are different from casuals. Speedrunners care about small stuff like this, small stuff that makes the game more fun for them to play. And if what changed doesn't affect you in the first place, then you of course have every right to not care. However, nothing's hurting you from joining the cause. Going completely against the cause is unnecessary as you're fighting for nothing to change on your end, when you could help by fighting for something that's actually significant for others, even though it might not affect you as much. Now let's look at this from a developer's perspective. Firstly, a quick disclaimer, I myself am not a developer in any way. This is just what I would do in such a situation if I could control things. I personally wouldn't blame the developers here. They are doing their job in making the game as clean of bugs and glitches as possible, so the experience is enjoyable for everyone. However, the patches to the skips didn't affect gameplay at all for anybody but the people who knew about them and knew how to do them. I don't see any harm in bringing the skips back, as it pretty much benefits everybody here. But the door 200 skips I can imagine are problematic to leave into the game, as they skip a lot of the challenge that comes with door 200 in the first place. Just because they skip parts of the boss fight doesn't mean that they are easy to do, as even now, speedrunners still mess up some of the harder jumps during the fight. Now my opinion on all of this, the L-Splash team is fully justified in their decision in patching the skips. But they never affected casual play in any way, only competitive play. I personally hope that they add the skips back into the game, as these jumps and tricks are highlights in a full run. Feel free to leave your opinion in the comments below. I will be reading and responding to every single one, as I'd like to know how the masses feel about this topic. Also, if you know someone who plays DOORS, speedrunner or not, please share this video to them to spread awareness, and hopefully one day we will be able to jump through Seek like we used to. I am Owl, stay awesome.